Hi everyone, my name is Casey from Glodon, and next to me, a very nice gentleman, Ian Christensen from RICS. Welcome, Ian.
Thanks, Casey. Thanks for having me.
So obviously, Glodon has been in long relationship with RICS for the
It has.
past few years.
That's right.
Can you just elaborate the relationship so far, particularly in terms of tech affiliate between Glodon and RICS, please?
Pleasure to do so. Yeah. So I think we first engaged with Glodon perhaps 4 or 5 years ago, I believe. And obviously your solutions, obviously in the cost estimating, the QS area of construction is extremely relevant.
Okay.
It's a fantastic solution. It's extremely popular. And we're very proud to have Glodon as part of our tech affiliate program, which we launched a couple of years ago. I believe you're one of the first signatories to that as well, which is fantastic news. And the tech affiliate program, which you're part of, is a way of giving the charter surveyor choice. So it gives them kind of a platform to view software providers, hardware as well, in one place. So it gives them assurances that the people who are part of the tech affiliate program have a credible solution, have traction in the marketplace, and it's fit for purpose.
Yes.
The surveyor is swamped with choice.
Yes, absolutely.
There's lots of choice out there, and the fabulous thing about the tech affiliate program is it gives us an opportunity to communicate to the quantity surveyor or the commercial agent on solutions and products that are available to allow him or her to do their job more efficiently, earn more fees, be more accurate as well.
Good. And obviously, Glodon is a digital construction platform provider.
Absolutely.
Not just software, but hardware and all the enterprise solutions.
That's
it. And obviously, I'm pretty sure you know, one of the key mission from Glodon is to enable every project by our users and also by our community to be successful.
Yes.
To succeed in the takeoff, estimation, and so on.
Yeah.
So it's a bit about 2018, so almost year end. So what's the highlights for 2018 so far?
I think, with the spotlight being our 150th anniversary year, I'd probably say the summit back in April, where we had 1,200 people through the doors over 2 days. Just having that opportunity to relay to the wider market our RCS's position within the built environment is unparalleled. We have 130,000 members around the world, 90,000 in the UK. We anticipate that the membership outside of the UK will be bigger than the UK by 2030.
Okay.
Regional hotspots are China, extremely important to RRCS.
Yes.
India.
Yes.
And South America.
Okay.
So we have schools of the built environment in India. We have similar set up in China. We have offices in China. China is very important to RRCS.
Okay, so just in case people don't know, RICS actually meaning Royal
Institution of Chartered Surveyors. That's right.
So one of the highlights for me, obviously because we partnered with you in the event, is that there's a lot of Chinese delegates from China.
That's right.
Coming over to London, and one of the biggest surprises that we didn't expect there's so many people that know Glodon, or actually to have a relationship with Glodon, that actually come over to UK, discover our stands, and there's some good friends that met up. Which is a bit of a surprise. And I think that's one to take away from. So
it was really good to do that. We're very proud to have a presence in China and within the Chinese construction industry. We have a duty, a big role to play across all sectors, across all territories, where we are encouraging governments, we're encouraging clients to adopt our standards.
Okay.
It's extremely important. If you haven't got a standard, what are you working to? And that drives assurances. That drives if you are putting $1 billion into a construction scheme, you need to know that that's going to be built to a certain standard. That it's going to be a a decent bit of infrastructure, and your solution, Glodon solution, it ties in so nicely with this.
Yes, because our key theme for 2018 is digital construction.
Yes.
So obviously, having a standard to work with, obviously,
Yep.
That's why the partnership will go well.
That's right.
And so that's good.
Yeah.
So okay, 2018 almost finished. Anything to look forward to in 2019?
Plenty KC. So we've got obviously 150 year will obviously pass and go, which is wonderful. As much as it's looking back at what we've done over the last 150 years, it's looking forward.
Okay.
It's about the adoption of technology. You cannot escape technology. Mm-hmm. Members are using technology in their day-to-day life. Mm-hmm. It's making sure that the RICS member, let's say the quantity surveyor, is fully aware of what is available. That there are some fantastic tech solutions out there mm-hmm. that will allow him or her to do their job more efficiently and more accurately.
That's cool.
And Glodon, Cubic Cost, a lot of the other vendors out there, are playing a big part of this journey we're on.
Yeah.
And we intend to have tech sessions at all our flagship conferences, where we bring to life technology, where we can prove to the surveyor that maybe is a bit uncertain.
Yes.
Has a little bit of hesitation about adopting technology.
Yes.
That's a challenge for us. Bring it to life, make it easy for them to use it and understand it. So we'll be working closely with Glodon hopefully next year in bringing you to our flagship conferences.
Okay.
We've got a lot going on.
Yeah, just in case you don't know, actually RICS do more than survey.
That's right.
In all sectors within the construction phase of the building.
Yeah.
From design.
That's right.
To costing.
Yeah.
To facility management.
You got it.
And so on. So and also Glodon is it's not just a estimating costing solutions. We also have the design software.
Yep.
FM solutions and all sort of hardware stuff that. Every time when I go back to China, they got some new new gadget coming in.
It's great.
So so also, can I just mention a bit about our sister company, MagicCAD? MagicCAD is a mechanical and electrical design software.
Okay.
One of the market leaders in that sectors, working with Revit. Mm-hmm. So I believe there's more opportunity perhaps in the future that
there is
not just on, as I say, on the costing side of the business. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but RICS also looking for other areas within the construction phase to employ digital construction.
You got it.
Philosophy along the way.
100%. So it's the whole life cycle of the building of the project. Uh-huh. So it is from the design stage through to delivery of that project to the demolition to actually stripping out that fixed asset, that the infrastructure. What's it gonna cost to decommission that? Mm-hmm. What's the impact? What are where are the variables? Where are the challenges? Where's the risk? How's this all going to work? Encouraging people to be more collaborative, to have sight of that whole life cycle is really, really important. That's something we're driving forward next year.
Okay.
But that has to come from the client.
Okay.
The client has to buy into this, and that's our job. Our job is the biggest client in this country is still the government.
Okay.
They're mandated, BIM on all public sector projects, which is fantastic. So it's happening. We've got a lot of work to do.
Okay.
We've got a lot of work to do.
Finally, one of the big observations for me in 2018 is that I think there's a stronger demand on more enterprise-ish solutions.
Yeah.
Particularly on scheduling, and Glodon realized there's a need in this area in Europe. So we are not going to announce any news yet.
Okay.
In here, but we have something very exciting coming up that is related to scheduling.
Brilliant.
Particularly on the Friday 5D process.
Wow.
Of the thing. So, but the full detail is still we are still working on it.
Okay.
But, so 2019 for not just for Glodon, but for our software company MagicCAD. Cubicles, there's a lot of new development coming in, and we also have an initiative to basically encourage the users, the community to collaborate a bit better.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, doing BIM can be a lonely task.
Yeah.
Because so we just want to share the experience throughout working with RICS.
Yep.
On standard and also on abductions.
Yep.
And you never know, because all you need is a methodology that work well.
Yeah.
So hopefully 2019 will be a lot more rosier. You know.
It should be. It should be. Yeah. There's plenty going on. There's a lot of infrastructure projects, scheduled for next year here in the UK, here in London.
Okay.
And our members are at the heart of all of this. Any project, construction projects, whether it's a house bill, whether it's Crossrail, HS2, our members are massively important on all of those projects. They are employed on those projects. And it's something we're very, very proud of.
So just wrap it up, something fun. I heard the Queen's is going to the RICS headquarters
next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. So
she's coming in at 10 o'clock next Tuesday morning. I'm not allowed in the building, by the way, KC. So I'm not important enough to shake her hand. But it's great for us to have her there. She's still our patron.
Okay.
So we're still Royal Charter. So we are closely linked with with the Queen, and we look forward to having her at Parliament Square.
Okay.
Next Tuesday, and I believe it will be in the press and on the news. So,
okay.
And I can share the video with you. Apparently, it's going to be live streamed.
Wow.
So we'll try and find out.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much, Ian, for coming down.
Thank you, KC. No, pleasure.
Let's looking for the better 2019.
Brilliant.
All right.
Great stuff. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.